The name of the building is the Elaine Apartments. My name is David Swan. I'm the resident manager. I do the management of the property and as well as the maintenance at this time. The owner is my sister, Melody Harris. We have owned the building since October of 2007. My first impressions of the building were that it was mismanaged, that the caretakers weren't doing a good job, they weren't taking care of the tenants' needs, they weren't taking care of the property grounds at all. The renovations that we made up for the building so far are in the common areas, repainting and getting it to look nicer, prettier inside the building, giving it a cleaner feel, getting the building up to better functions as in uses of energy and electricity.
Well, I have lived in the Elaine since about 2.5 years ago. I moved in February and it's like June almost, so 2.5 years. What sold me on the Elaine, as soon as I walked up the front steps, the first apartment right by the front door was playing Bob Dylan. And as dorky as it is, I was like, wow, yeah, this is going to be a cool place to live because the people here have to be cool if they're listening to Bob Dylan at 11 o'clock in the morning.
I think this is a great location just because of how close it is to everything in downtown Denver. It is a very transitional area of Denver. Great colorful people are moving into this area of Denver, trying to transform this back into a place that professional business people and students would want to live in.
I like the location. I like the fact that I can walk downtown. I don't have to pay for parking because I work downtown, so a car becomes not necessary. And so far I've really liked the people that I've lived with, my neighbors.
The neighborhood is going to become a really amazing place to live, and the people that are here right now are furthering that effort to turn this into a really good community. So it's furthering the cause of opening the eyes up to the rest of the community that there are people that really do want to live in the urban settings that have just been overrun and devalued over the past 30, 40 years.
Other things that I really like about living in the Elaine, we have a really great common area. We have an upstairs balcony that you can go and you can sit on, and at night you can see all the lights of Denver.
Rent is running from about $500 to $750 at this time, depending on which floor you're on, and all utilities are included except for electricity. We have on-site laundry, a nice patio with a great view of downtown Denver. We have a fenced-in yard in the front.
I like the management more since it's changed, definitely. Every time I have a problem with anything, I just call and they get back to me right away. Problems are usually solved within that day or the next day.
Our future renovations are to redo the carpet in the common areas, go back to a checkerboard Art Deco look, going with older looking fixtures. Because of the building being from 1926, it's more about the classical feel of the apartment. There's a lot of future things that we're planning on setting up, like we're planning on setting up a barbecue downstairs with open access to all the tenants. We are looking at doing a entertainment room in one of the storage rooms that we have down in the basement that's not being used at this time, and having it set up for just a room that you can go and use to watch movies on a big screen with good surround sound that most people just can't have in their personal apartment. That's a lot of the things that we're working on, is getting this to be more of a community than just individual apartments, is getting the networking out and having a feel of friendship instead of just nobody knowing anybody in the building. It makes it a lot safer for everybody and more comfortable that way.
I'll probably stay at least until I'm out of college and ready to buy a house. As far as renting goes, I don't think I would rent anywhere else.
It's just a great community, great people that live here, and it's going to be a fun experience, and I'm happy that I get to be a part of this all.